a rest. Never wanted the easy path.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to another Board Games episode. How are you guys doing today? Doing good? We are going all the way over here.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
You're going to be all right.
So pale.
Stop it! You're scaring him.
Yeah.
I don't know. People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Shit! Keep a blade close. Watch the shadows.
Let me go and keep
Charm
on
that shore.
going.
Right.
What's next? This way.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Go up
These
here.
boots have seen everything.
I got Will. Have I got Will? I think so.
More for me?
Salutations.
That's not a gale-sized hole. That's not a gale-sized hole.
Not a chance I'll fit in there. Should mind my step. What's in here?
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Sure. In silence.
Why don't you two just kiss over you?
Might be useful.
Let me go out all over. Here we go.
Let's have a look. Something's waiting up ahead.
Get over there! Surround them like!
I know you there, so you should.
You spotted us! Good! It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
There would be no screwing in here. Just let me pass.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Just let me by, and this will never happen. Oh, come on, high number. Yes, shower heart!
Ugh. Suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat.
Excuse me,
Go
I was
on then.
telling you.
Just keep your nose clean.
Hey, we all level up. Gale, what's going on? Please don't tell me you know what.
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
Ew. Ew. What I should do? I feel like Cloud Danger is always good. Oh, wait a minute. Careful spell. Hiding spell. Oh, quick spell. Subtle. Spell. Quicken spell. What spells do you? I just want to know. Oh, a kicking lock. Because that's always good. My baby. I know I'm more mean than Gale, but he's always my baby. Gale, we're going to go into a special area, which is right over here.
Let's see.
And we will get you something you can.
Ugh, that reeks.
Bet you like trash.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
Let me go all the way, and now we gotta go. We are taking everything all the way we go. Sugar's trying to get everything.
Getting weaker by the moment.
I know, Gale. I know. Hey. You're gonna be okay.
That's curious.
Digging of the chest.
Seek and you shall find me.
At least things have stayed interesting.
The stench of sulfur filled.
Wait! You smell funny. Like fire and iron. Like a dragon.
Oh. I also have the mark. I am a descendant of the dragon.
So, a fake dragon? Oh, boring. Master Illy is fun. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
Your name is Shovel.
Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
Fork?
Forks make the feasts. So, what first, Master? Gutting locals, raising the dead, making them walk,
Maybe
making them
perhaps
scream?
some light preacher with a bit more.
Yes! Mark Illy's so busy. Only cares about the book.
What fuck?
Oh. Talk to the mirror.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Okay, me too.
Anything of use?
We go right over. Here we go.
Speak your
An enchanted mirror. Raw magic leashed to a bauble. Almost sad.
Ooh. Source of magic. Try to sense the magic tame within the mirror. So hot, little help. I know you can do it. Booyah!
The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. It seems some vain wizard took living magic and twisted it into a forgotten curio.
Speak your name.
I am
I
metaphysics.
do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only a true What think you of the Zolkir known as Zest? You are no Zolkir. Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Is this smiling, child? Nothing. You are a thing of magic. I shatter this prison for you if you wish.
No. This is my purpose. I know nothing else.
Oh.
But you cared to ask. No others ever did. Thank you. Be welcome.
Mirror Master. Starting to hate me, but
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
now we gotta go. All the way we go.
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my... That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh.
That hit the spot.
I bet
I
you
can feel
done.
it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
I'm glad you feel better. Your condition sounds pleasant, to say the least.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Don't mention, I'm just glad to be home.
My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Sure you do. Sure you do, Gale. Gotta keep on going. I'm going all the way.
My. I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing.
I have such a headache.
Hardly a challenge.
Still in control. Just.
Looks like a trap.
One day I'll catch a break. But that'll fit in my pack.
Come on, guys.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you step beneath the allure, you feel the faintest echo of torment. There is great power in this book, but also great suffering.
Curious. Why don't you...
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
Because you do, darling. I just want to see what you do. Because I am very oddly curious.
You feel better the second the book is out of your hands.
You can't be serious. Give it to me this instant.
The voices return, louder, stronger, but they have no hold on you.
Interesting. Interesting. Everywhere we go, it's a fun time to go. Now we gotta go.
What path lies before me? I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
It's big, but still young. Heavens. It's big, but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them. It's big.
Oh, come on.
but still
Why?
young.
Just
Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them.
Must have been pretty young when it was killed, this cave bear. Rather sad, really.
Don't mind if I do. With haste.
We just going up, here we go. We fix up Gale and I bought all we need.
That ha-
This way. I think I got him well, but I may go back and taking a shortcut. All the way we go.
What's that?
Should I go over here? No. Should I bring Gale?
It's been a while since these two breathed their last. That might be worth a look. What am I to do?
Let's move. I'll take that. Have to keep going.
Okay, should I? No, I don't know.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
The beautiful broken heap smells oddly You hear what comes next. Her darling pups will not be of her own species. Gnolls bring forth their iniquitous litter from many corpsed wombs, including hyenas. You land a swift strike again, whatever horrific.
Come on!
Feasting time!
Nothing will stand in my way. Don't waste a step.
Allow me to demonstrate. Outflank, outsmart.
Where's it running off to? Let's go. Tormented!
Need to act fast. On I go.
Never seen that before.
I'd prefer not to see it again, that's for sure.
Let's not stand around. Predators like these can smell spilled blood a mile away.
True.
Always room for more. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I need to rest.
Whatever killed
Sunset
those
can't
gnolls
come
might be
quickly
nearby.
enough.
Careful.
Of course, you always complaining, Stallion.
Something good here, I hope.
Should I bring Will? Should I bring Will and Will? Oh, I don't know.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
Maybe both.
Seems simple enough.
Might well bring Gale.
Only thing you give a dragon is battle. At ease, friend. You're welcome to rest here.
Thank you. I'm just stealing your gold. Thank you very much.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Rest easily. I only stay a short time.
Tyr protect you. Be on your watch. There's a devil in the guise of a one-horned tiefling haunting the risen road. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, we were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
I've been called a devil before. Are you sure this tiefling is what you say?
The fiend may have been a tiefling once, but she belongs to Avernus now. I wish it were not so. And I bear no grudge against your people.
Thank you. I don't know if that's the truth or not. Stallion, what do you think? Don't trust these guys? My two boys. Now you're shopping you up. I finish you up.
Fool. All you'll get is a broken skull.
Do I? Good job, Stallion. Scare.
Let's go.
board is set.
This will do nicely.
Excuse you?
What now? Into the bloody fray.
Can't afford to let up. On the move.
May the dice roll in my favor. Don't get too close.
Keep them guessing.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Tormentor.
Talk to me. Moving.
Maybe I need more pockets. No traps, please. Another step forward. A key. Wonder what it opens.
Oh, I know. Now I want to see if we take out Gale and
I should speak up.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
Join me.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. Let's make this happen.
You're way too excited about that, Will. Now, God, you there? Mystery step. So I haven't really tried to use that often, so let's do that.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Hello, girlfriend.
One horn.
Oh,
The
well.
stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll
True.
teach me to underestimate you.
You're the dumb.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers.
A great heat roars through you. Then you're lost in visions of the Blood Hall.
What was that?
Evidence.
I can explain.
Another vision. Her rage and death.
She's trying.
You saw the...
You served her. That's enough to damn you. You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
You saw thought.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you?
Oh.
You would...
Truce then.
Aye.
I'm Karlak, but you already knew that. And you are well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some little background of your moral compass? You already know I fought in the blood. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is,
I have good
I'm not
news
going.
for you then. I already killed the paladin lord.
You did? That's incredible! You ought to let me return the favor. We can team up, evict this parasite, and then take Faerun by the short hair. Way! Now we're talking. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Starting in.
Oh, gladly. This circus is all yours, my friend.
Let's hop.
I don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Ah. That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
Oh, my heart's actually dying.
So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
This Babylon couldn't have gone badly well. It's amazing that Karlach didn't get erased.
Got him? I'd rather toast him. He could have gone for my throat. The fact that we're both still standing here unscathed means he's a friend. Or something close to it.
Thank you, Karlach. But if it brings our ally here any comfort, a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for you, Will.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance.
Good, I just...
And you'll have them, but I can't promise you'll like them.
Stop. I'm still gonna have white heart because eagle maybe. Oh man. Eagle. Where we go next? I should actually heal up, but I may actually just go back to the Emma Grove. But I also need to go to Bright Town.
Stroll through the forest to invigorate us.
Less poetically.
Without so much as a stirring from our tadpoles.
A girl could get used to this.
Well, or up here. I'm gonna actually quickly save right here and go to camp and see if my dog's urge will come to me or something. Yep, Elphaba is there.
I'm so glad I found. Wait!
Sorry, Elphaba, I'm not gonna let you die. Where we will go, I want to know how it is, and how it is what it to be. No thing all the way we go. Never go. Let's go to the emerald.
Again. You should consider a new name.
What's next?
I take it you have some suggestions?
How about the Master of the Weed?
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of you.
Or maybe the scale is fine. Not again, Will. I mean, Gale.
Something's on my mind.
Need anything else? Just some bits and bobs I no longer need?
Bits and bobs will always be seen. I don't know. Flowing.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Yeah, I got jumping.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Gil, I have nothing. Fine.
Thank you.
I thought I'd find that ring and then like, oh, I have this ring for you.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Are you alright? Is there anything I can
You do
help?
plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
You waste my money, by the way. Where I'm going now?
He's not mad.
You know what? I'm going to reload. Everyone.
Nobody's listening.
If not over, then through.
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Let me go all the way we go, and Will and Gale. I don't know why I keep calling you Will, Gale, but I am very sorry.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Yeah, we are almost done. We're almost here.
Please, let us through. It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn.
Oh! We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Yes, I know. You need...
I don't give a rag about me. It's my...
Arabella tried to...
Oh,
Now Arabella's...
This grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we check in on the child. Make sure she comes to no harm.
Thank you. They won't give up.
hurry! I'm at the end of...
What's up for discussion?
All the damn rituals you want. We're not leaving till it's safe. Calm, Magrin. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings.
Oh! If it wasn't for me, you were overrun by goblins by now. I go where
Keep
I'm...
back.
Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? You.
Hold on 1 second, Willow.
That'll fit in my pack.
Hopefully this works, Gale.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Yay! Here you go, Gale.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. You do plenty for me. Thank you for the art.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand? Speak.
Hi.
Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the... The ritual is Korga's decision. Master Halsin welcomes the refugees in. Hold your tongue. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I'm not with the other tiefling, if that word is.
Forgive me. I don't fear your blood, tiefling.
Oh.
I fear my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are
This
afraid,
way,
and she
Helga.
offers a simple solution.
No,
Eject
that's
the
okay.
refugees, and we will be safe.
She sounds like
a druid and an outsider. We only master. If not, I fear for everyone here.
And yourself, I'm assuming.
Better not be cursed.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my servant. When we cast out the mist, she may join them. Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made safe. The circle will be closed.
Hey, what's up?
Please.
This is madness.
A what, Wrath? I will imprison the devil.
A death viper. You have milked their poison before. A single
Imprison
drop of it
her,
could kill
she's
that child.
She's a parasite. She eats our food. Wrath, lock her up and keep still.
Come, Korga.
Do it.
The snake's hiss of the death of a child. A timeless
Ooh.
tragedy that never grows old.
Ooh, ooh. Don't you cherish harmony? Daring the judge disturb the nature balance. Release her. I see that you stay out of trouble. Yes. I like the nature one. Again, she's smart, but she's not overly smart like Gale. Excuse me? Excuse me, game? Thank you.
I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here.
Nope. Can't want to talk.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe.
Yes.
What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Putting a child on his blade with marksman. I'm glad it be.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a
monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
You were protecting your own, sometimes good.
First, you urge grace. Then you speak truth. A shame the grace period. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great. I want you to provide your service. They're to be gone before the Viper must strike. Then they soon know. Get out. We have no.
Hey, you better not fight.
Escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Oh, actually, let me.
Let's get in and out.
I have something to ask.
I see you. Just give me a moment. Is there. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nick.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
I better than you.
You and every other soul here. I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halsin, but I can manage.
You probably maggot.
Suit yourself.
I mean, true.
Yes? Discovered some new ache, have you?
Yeah.
Come here. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes.
More
maybe.
tired. Jumping.
Crawled in. Some sort of bug. Did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare. All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
What other kinds there? I hope.
That's... Come.
Follow me. We need to be quick. This way. There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I will show you.
No. I pity you got me. You don't have to be...
I'd like to stay, if it's...
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed nothing? You're sure? It recognized you as being infected. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Look.
I'm trying to help you. So tell me, where'd you get that thing?
Give me first. I don't know.
All right. I suppose that makes things easier. Give me your arm, please.
I'm gonna pull back.
You came to me for help. Do you want it or not? There.
Oh.
Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first.
Excuse me? What the hell? Oh. I want to do this one. What is...
It's too late. It's already in your system. I'm truly, truly sorry. For what it's worth, the poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep.
Is there an end?
You can't have it. I can't risk you turning. You'd kill us all.
Maybe I won't. Give me the goblin.
I won't. I can't.
I'm going to call the history. This one. I don't have a system. I'm not changing. And then we gotta go all the way. We go. Know what it is. All the way we go.
I won't. I can't.
I just want to see.
Same as the drow. But Master Halsin said he'd turn eventually.
Ooh, eventually. Time to give me luck.
Gods above. It's a risk, but maybe you deserve a chance. All right. Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Now this is a vial of wyvern poison. It's quick and painless. Swear to me you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. Then I'm sorry, but I can't. You're too by rights, your teeth should be falling out and your skin turning grey. I don't know why you haven't changed, but I can't risk you suddenly. Do whatever you need to, but we're not. I'll see if there's anything in Master Halsin's notes. He didn't find a cure, but maybe... Stop it! You're not gonna find the antidote. I can't. I can't, please. Just...
Dream in red.
Bones twisting. Skin peeling off. This is horrific.
Want to see what gives.
Devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy. Rather poetic. What's on your mind?
Hey,
Better be cautious. What do we have here? Not up for trading today.
Stop it! You're not gonna find the antidote.
Put him up. Born for this.
On the victor's path.
Still breathing, despite everything. Ignis!
My turn.
Prudent reaction? Somewhat lacking in curiosity? How can I help?
What's inside? Swift as my feet can carry me.
I can't even see a lock to pick.
It's opened. One door's back there.
A trap. Watch it.
Shut it! Boss should rip you for talking now.
At least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained. He's boring.
I'm so glad I found... Wait! I'm Althera, a bard from the Grove. I don't mean any harm.
Everyone go on top of all the way we go. Everyone to know. Where we go.
Now this is a vial of wyvern poison. It's quick and painless. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. And here's the antidote. Do not mix those two up. I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to... Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. You can't cure what you don't understand. It's one of their... Not yet, anyhow.
You say you were tracking.
Hard to say. But whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. You, though. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps, the way I see it, I don't envy your choice. Truly. Thank you. Oh, good luck. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Can't believe she poisoned you.
Yeah.
Tried to put you down like a dying dog without so much as a whisper of consent.
She thought she was doing the right thing. One. Even when it was one hell of a supply, but Nettie came around.
Yes, against her will, without rhyme or reason. How dare she snuff out life with as much thought as snuffing out a bloody candle?
Calm down, would you? I'm fine. I'm fine. Are you right, Gale?
Yes. Yes, I am. It's just that... Had it been me... Had it been... But you handled it. You handled it well.
I have to.
As for myself, I could quite do with a tumbler full of water-deep whiskey.
I can tell.
Anyway, we live. For the moment. How about we go find that chap Halsin, little Miss Poison Ivy mentioned. With a bit of luck, he has the means to offer us a cure rather than a coffin.
Well, that was something.
Light on my feet.
Now we gotta knock out Vafia, also be fun with Vafia first, and then yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but
I do wish I could understand you.
I need a quick word.
Sure, why not, you know?
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now. A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
There's no could I find actual question.
Glory. How would
you search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior?
Common values.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
Time spent with among the books. I'm eschewing a page.
Uh-huh. I've always preferred experience to the... Now, and the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Build a dragon blood in my vein. I know if one of them of my forbidden had been there.
Witness believes herself to be dragon, possibly deluded. Last question.
Can we punch him?
Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes.
They did, didn't they, Ivan? The scandal.
I'm just holding my tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies and... Why, goblins, obvious. I'd heard them, but he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really. My friend, until we meet again. These adventurers, what have you learned? If you insist.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and change? No. Damn it!
Are you alright?
No. I'm at the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
That is the greatest process for you. I can actually most of.
True. And when you fight, but when you're stuck, and it's just getting worse. Ugh. It can't hurt. I have her. My teacher, Lihar, thinking of it. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That. And thank you for everything. All the. Wait. Sorry.
That sounds...
That's the first time she was playing her lute. There was so much blood. It was awful. I'd forgot the witches.
Soldier. Marching.
Your actions are pushing tempers to the limit. Persist.
I can be subtle sometimes. Time to press ahead. Still alive, so that's progress.
Would that we could speak freely, my earthling.
Now we can go and knock out a fear. And well, I'll go to camp and see if Quinn is beat the other bar tent. Yep. Look at me, I'm so good.
Hark! Hark! A camp, and Hogma willing. Some friendly faces. Well met. Goblins roughed me up and stole my hose when they heard me singing Hatch. You wouldn't have half a bedroll for a lost minstrel, would you? I can pay... I know. It's not the first. Quill Grootslang. Soon to be published in the songbook Affairs in Ancient Abir, Songs of Draconic Love. If I make it. But... I can't risk another night.
Invite her in, cast her out. I see no difference.
Please. Oh, please. It would mean so much to me.
Fine.
Yes! Thank you.
I just want to see what...
Thanks for the fire. I'm in a big rush. I prepared. And that's what the songbook's about. Perhaps. But I want to capture the... Is there someone who you think you might love? Come on. I won't tell.
Mock me as you will, but I have a thing for Gale.
And have you said so? Do they know even one little bit of how you really feel?
I think... I hardly know. I just...
There's a special feeling to have... But... I have my whole life.
Yeah, sure you do. Going down we go.
You open your eyes with a lurch. You stand above the body of that her blood. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Come on, just give me a 10. Or even a 7. Excuse me, game? Excuse me. Excuse me. No. Everyone to know. It's such a fun time how it is.
Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here. There are dozens and dozens of wounds, and your dominant arm. No matter how it appeared, the question flows through your mind. Who are you really? That you could be guilty of such bitter business. You may wish to hide from your past, but this body says it all. Your desires for cruelty will not hide from... You don't have much time for reflection. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. Your misdeed is bright and clear.
Themselves. What kind of nightmare is this?
Oh, hi.
He's hoping the explanation is less sloppy than the kill.
Oh.
Now, I can't help but notice that one of us is positively drenched in blood. So...
But thank you,
I'm going to say something I'm confident we're all thinking. Was this your doing?
Yes. I think I must have killed him.
I think that's quite bloody obvious. But why?
I can't remember. I don't know why I did.
This is not beyond the remit of what the parasite might command.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
If the parasite is truly to blame, we must be more vigilant than ever and hope this affliction spread.
An uneasy feeling as the Inquisition departs. You are left alone with a familiar headache.
No.
Every one of your instincts screams against the
I saved my people. Fuck you.
See? Tell you truth, Beefy!
Carla, can I have Clive? I just want someone to cuddle with when I'm asleep. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah? No? Okay, I will stop.
Hey ho. What's this?
A bite, that's what.
No one stopped me yet.
Let's start to start again, maybe?
I thought we were going to see some real sparks. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the...
Sure you are, my honey bun.
Karlach and Will seem to have put their differences aside. I thought it was going to come to blows for a moment.
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down? Must I? Find a way. Personally, I'm not too hopeful.
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Home. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to... Thank you. And you're right.
I must admit...
Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Easier's often less interesting.
Besides, we've plenty of... Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfect. I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway.
Maybe I am entitled to hear a lot. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to stop it right here, ladies and gentlemen, only because I may want to do a lot more.
Devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy.
And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will